OdeeLoccSportsInfo here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel, because y'all know OdeeLoc keeps it real. Yeah, y'all, let's get into this. So, I'm going to stay on top of this, right? Because I'm going to keep the same energy. I'm going to keep the same energy because when Terrence Bud Crawford was going after a fight with Manny Pacquiao, everybody was talking about money. Everybody was talking about money and talking about splits. Why isn't nobody talking about that now? Right? You don't see no videos about splits, about how much money this fight is going to generate, about none of that stuff. But when it came down to Terrence Bud Crawford, Terrence Bud Crawford, yeah, like he's going to get an 80-20 split. Manny Pacquiao, he's asking for 20 million, for 25 million. He's asking for, for 40 million. Come on, man. Terrence Crawford, he's only going to get 10. Come on. Everybody was talking about that stuff. Now that it's Earl Spence Jr., nobody is talking about nothing. Nobody have that same energy. Let's keep it real. Even the unbiased channels, they not even talking about it, right? Talk about it. Let it be known. So I went on Google again and I asked Google, Earl Spence Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao purses. And this came up on Boxing Scene, right? But this article referred me back to the Business Mirror, to the article I've been talked about, right? About 2-3 weeks ago, probably a month ago, when Manny Pacquiao was only going to get $5 million with an upside, right? So if Manny Pacquiao is only going to get $5 million with an upside to fight Earl Spence Jr., keep the same fucking energy. He ducked Terrence Bud Crawford. Because how in the hell could you ask, right, the less popular fighter, right? This is what the Earl Spence Jr. fanboys say. Terrence Crawford is less popular, right? He doesn't sell as many tickets. He's not a pay-per-view star like Earl Spence Jr. So why in the hell would Manny Pacquiao want $40 million from him? If he's not the bigger draw, if he's not the bigger star, right? Now, Manny Pacquiao is going into a fight with Earl Spence Jr. and he's only going to get $5 million with an upside? How popular is Earl Spence Jr., right? Because I think Manny Pacquiao got more than that for Keith Thurman, right? I think he got more than 5 with an upside for Keith Thurman. So how popular is Earl Spence Jr.? Let's keep it real. If this number is real, if this article is real, right, because they not showing us nothing else, everything I keep trying to look up is, is referring me back to this $5 million. So, hey, if it's $5 million, if it just keeps showing me 5, that's what I'm going to go by, right? I just want people to keep the same energy. Even these unbiased channels, talk about this. Why y'all not talking about it? Nobody's talking about it, right? Nobody is talking. Why? Yes, I want to see the Earl Spence Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao fight, but I'm going to keep the same energy. I'm going to say Manny Pacquiao ducked Terrence Bud Crawford, because if he wanted 40 million from the less popular, pay-per-view star, if he wanted more money from him than he want from the more popular guy, come on, I shit the writing on the wall. Just keep the same energy. Fair is fair. Keep the same damn energy.